What's going on, everybody? Pastime Breaks here, and we're back. Back today with another live rip. On the block today, number 2283 from the eBay auctions, 2024-25 Select FIFA Soccer. We got a full case, 12 hobby boxes. Pick your team style. We'll get rocking, we'll get ripping in just a couple moments. Appreciate everybody for hopping in, hanging out, breaking here with me at Pastime Breaks. Happy Sunday, everybody. Excited for this one. FIFA Soccer, full case. This is our second full case of Select FIFA. We had a great case last week. I'm expecting for another fantastic case today. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? HB, FSV, hello, hello. Lindsay, let's go Italia. Let's do it. Mayor Bargain, hello. C-Mart, how we doing? Yes, there were a couple spots available that went unsold. I put them up as buy it nows. They are there. If you click on that bottom right, that little button there, you should see the ones available. Looks like quite a bit of them sold. There might be 20 or so spots still available. I'll give you about a minute or two if you want to go through there and maybe grab a couple. Andrew, that should be fixed now. Right when I first go live, they should show up gray, but they should be good to go now. If not, let me know. Shipping should combine with the nose ones, but the first one will still have that $4.99 charge. I usually refund the shipping is how I do it. I mean, I always refund any extra shipping, but that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah. I do that when I print shipping labels, though, so it might be tomorrow or the Tuesday morning. Whenever you see a tracking number uploaded, you'll see a shipping refund. But I send a message when I refund the shipping to let you know also. So. Oh, you're in Saginaw? Nice. Yeah, right around the corner. Basically neighbors. Lindsay sitting in an airport 3-hour layer. Perfect timing. Yeah. These ones take right at 2 hours, so nice. It's a good way to kill the time. Again, give about another minute or so if y'all want to look on that. No rush, no rush. We got time. I always say a minute or so. A minute or so in my book is like 3 or 4 minutes, so, you know. Take your time, take your time. Still trying to let the coffee kick in. That's funny, Meyer. We're what, 45 minutes away from each other, and you know we feel like neighbors. You go to some states, and that's a long drive. Texas has got to be what, 3 hours before it's considered an actual drive. Everything else is just like a little short commute. Like, yeah, you're right around the block. But heck, you go up to the Northeast, you could get in 4 different states in 45 minutes. Alrighty, I'm gonna get this case cracked open, and then we'll get ripping. Spots are still turned on for anybody still looking at them. Did I grab the right case? I can never remember. Okay, cool. The blue's different this year. It was usually like an aqua and more turquoise. These are like true blue, which I think Serie A was true blue last year, if I remember correct. No, that was green, wasn't it? I don't know. I don't know. Beautiful. I'm excited for this one. Man, we had such a banger case last week. I hope we can keep up pace. Last week's case might be tough to beat, but we're surely gonna try. We got top loaders, we got sleeves, we're rocking, we're ready. Y'all ready? Anybody waiting? Picking up last minute spots? Last call. Last call. Who we got? Y'all call them out in the chat. Let me know who we're looking for. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn those off. These boxes are loaded? Yes. Let's do it. They are loaded. We've had quite a bit of soccer releases as of late. We've seen, what did we see first? I think we saw Topps Chrome, Club Competitions, Select EPL, Select Serie A, Select La Liga, Select FIFA, Impeccable, When for the Finest? I think we see Finest in a couple weeks. Not too far off. Alright, let's get after it. Good luck, all. Okay, we're going to be upside down today, it looks like. What's our mic doing here? There we go. Alright. Rodri on the red. Again, red's not numbered. Reds, blues, and red, white, and blues not numbered. A little bit shorter on the print. Rodri. Future of Tomas Araujo. Dual patch. Danny Lamasso and Dennis Gould. We saw that one in our last case a couple times. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe we're gonna run it back. I'd be okay with having a similar case as our last one. We didn't see any 1-of-1s in our last case though, so maybe we'll change that today. Alejandro Grimaldo, Tomas Rojo, back to back. What? Pitch side signatures. How about Erling Haaland to start us off? Okay. Second pack, Haaland auto. Why not? Frode, congrats. Congrats, Frode. Little Norway Haaland auto. Just right out of the gate. That's going to be tough to beat. Grab a one touch for that one. What color on the one touch? Black? Good start indeed. Let's see a 1-of-1. Let's do it. A nice Zidane, please. Yes. We found a couple nice ones last week. Nothing crazy though. Best one was like a camo number to 1. We've been hot with Haaland lately. We pulled his auto last week in a PYT mixer. Shout out to DJ. Field bubble, Lionel Messi. Yu Kang. Vlahovic on the snapshots. In Mangala on the back. Field level, Gyökeres. Red guy. A red of Alejandro Grimaldo. All filler. Rose Lavelle on the back. Field level. Kobe. Red of Michael Elise. Lewandowski on the unstoppable. Trinity Rodman. Equalizers Yassine Yari. And green pitch side signatures. Okay. We like green. I don't think we saw any green last week, did we? Maybe we did. I can't remember. What? Hold on, I think my glasses are a little foggy today. What's going on here? Let me take a oh yeah, sure enough, that's Haaland. Erling Haaland on the green pitch side signatures to 5. Bada bing, bada boom. Wow. Three of 5 on the Haaland green pitch side signatures. Frode Hondeland. Congrats, my friend. Frode, any other requests? Did Haaland really sell for $2.99? No. Not quite. A little bit more than $2.99. It's weird. When I saw that it was a pitch side signature, something was like, it's going to be another Haaland. Sure enough, it was another Haaland. Well, that's pretty wild. Not sure how that happens, but it just happened. So nice, we hit him twice. Has anybody else seen that? Have y'all seen that in any other cases? Something like that? Miles Lewis Skelly. Maximiliano Arojo. Camo, William Saliba. Pulisic and Zhang Ho Hong. $97 to $135 on the Saliba. Blue, Alexander Isak. Pink, William Saliba. Back again. Get the Slimbo rainbow going too. And we got our Kitty Sid Honeycomb for Barcelona. Uh-oh. Field level, Barcelona. That's always a good thing. Lewandowski on the honeycomb. We did see 2 honeycombs in our first case. I feel like one's the normal though. Hey, Matthew. There you are, brother. Nice, let's go. That's pretty sick. Rodrigo and Diogo Jota. I'm gonna get that one in a 1-touch as well. Honeycombs have been selling well from what I've seen. 22 of 59, Saliba. Alright, y'all. We're going to get 3 1-touches in every box. The price of shipping's going up. We're putting 1-touch tariffs on. We're getting a 1-touch in every 3 in every box. Just kidding, just kidding. I hope that's the case though. Field level honeycomb at that. Marcus Thuram. Okay, now we got gold. Little hot box to start us off, eh? Mikey Moore, Alessandro Bastoni, Marcus Thuram, Rodri on the silver, and Snapshots gold. Anatoly Trubin. Trubin on the snapshots. Gold. Do you like gold? That is 3 of 10. The 1-touches are awesome? Yes, they are. You gonna run out of Space Mire? I know, right? Tricolor. How about Jamal Musiala? Field level. Sandro Tonoli on the pink. Saka on the snapshots. Grizzy and Chalmani. Tonali, 16 of 59. A little bit of card dust on there. Let's get that off first. That'll bug me. There we go. Camo in Mangala. Future of Mikey Moore. What is going on? What is this box? What is this box? Mark! Mr. Mark. How about a little Kylian Mbappe on the patch auto? Not from any specific game or event. Doesn't matter. Beautiful hit. Beautiful hit. Sonny and Alex Jimenez. I feel like there was one stuck to that. No. You know, yawn. Just Just a light work box. 83 of 135. You know, nothing crazy. Just another box, that's all. Papa is a curse. Curse for a good case. Looks like it. If this is a curse, I'll take all the curses we got. Give them to me. Sock them to me. Victor Gilcaris on the silver. Winter camo. How about Sunny? Field level winter camo. And we got another honeycomb right behind it. Pedro Goncalves on the honeycomb. Hendrick and Rodrigo de Paul. We did have 2 honeycombs in our first case. How common is the 2 honeycomb case? Beautiful Sunny on the winter camo. To 30. 12 of 30. That's probably a one-touch too, no? Maybe not. I think we comped them the other day. If it is, let me know. Is it over 100? Not quite. Only one sale that was way too low from last year's. Take a curse box, but he's the curse in real life. Yeah. Not the case of the, not the curse case, but the club curse. Soccer auto, please. Let's do it. Smell. We didn't hit any soccer autos last week, but we hit some tie-dyes. We had a hot soccer case last week. 93.53. All these spots were sold prior to opening the boxes. Speaking of soccer, how about a snapshots? And tie-dye behind it on the mem. Matteo Redeguy for Italy. Redeguy is going to be 23 of 25. Conor Gallagher and Kylian Mbappe. Yeah, so these were all sold as individual players yesterday. Allow people to get time for payments to come in, and then we're opening up the packs today to see what they hit. So unfortunately nothing for sale at this point. Martinez, Guai Santos, Gerard Martin on the red, white, and blue, Sonny, and Alex Jimenez. Julian Alvarez, Federico Valverde, red, white, and blue. Camo of Benjamin Heinrichs, Alejandro Garnacho, and Mohamed Salah. $25 of 135. Harry Kane, field level. Mbappe. Future, Mikey Moore. David Aram, Lautaro Martinez. Low-key God box. No low-key about it, Meyer. It was bold and beautiful. Darwin Núñez on the red. Lewandowski unstoppable. Grizzy. This has been one common theme we've been seeing. So there's been some glue stuck to the back of some cards. It'll be a little hard to pick up on camera. A little notch of glue right there. Just kind of like some pack glue. Something that happens to the manufacturer. And it's tough to get off without doing further damage, from my experience. Deadly. James Madison. Alvaro Carreras on the red. Field level, Kai Havertz. Darwin Nunez. Snapshots of Mike Magnan. Barcola silver. Sang-Hyun Lee on the pink. David Frattesi on the unstoppable. Young Lee, 43 of 59. Holland, field level. Jung Ho Hong on the brown checkerboard. Equalizers, Nico Williams. Endrick and Rodrigo de Paul. $39 of 75. Three case hit autos in one box. Well, in our last case, we didn't have a case hit auto. We had a great case, but we didn't have any big autos, so. Messi on the tricolor. Nice. Gerard Martin on the camo. Gerard Martin, 95 of 135. Mark, didn't you hit the Mbappe patch auto out of La Liga? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay. Archie Gray field level. How about Savinho on the gold little Brazil color match? That works. That's a big one. Mark, that's a big one. That'll work, buddy. A little color match gold. Savinho, 4 of 10. Gyökeres on the 2-color patch. Alvarez and Noni Madueke. A little gold for the gold. Going for the gold. No auto yet this box. Robin Koch on the silver. Snapshots, Hugo Larson. Pitch side signatures, Paolo Maldini. Maldini on the pitch side signatures. That's nice. Going out to Matthew C. Nice hit, buddy. I don't feel any glue on it. It was a little sticky, but no glue. Oh, that's because the Reijenders has it all over the front. And the back. Anthony Robinson. Thankfully, most of the damage has been on just base cards. Nice Maldini ink. We'll definitely take that one. All day, twice on Sunday. Wow. We're 2 boxes in. And we're crushing it. We're crushing it. No Sully yet. We do need some Sully. No Yamal yet either. No Young Guns. Field level Omar Marmosh, Jude Bellingham, Alejandro Balde on the silver, and Vlahovic. David Beckham, Johannes, Leroy Sané on the snapshots. That's why we turn it over. There he is, Pele. Field level. Love it with the black and white photo. That's just a cool card. John Oblick on the silver. Equalizers of Rediguy. There's one we did not see in our last case at all. I do love how the greats, the legends that are usually like case hit or auto only, now have field level cards. Give us a little extra chase, a little insurance plan, a little backup. Odegaard on the camo. $109 of 135. Traditionally, we could only chase them with their case hit versions, or maybe an auto if we're lucky. Now at least we get the field levels. Rodrigo Mora, silver, nice. Musa Yazan on the checker. Lorenzo Pellegrini on the equalizers. You can still hit a nice field level or field level parallel. 28 of 75. Field level, Trossard, Luis Diaz, red, white, and blue, Cody Gakpo, Saliba, and Frimpong. We're supposed to get a Club World Cup Prism in a couple weeks. Smell my... Maybe not a couple weeks, but a month or so, I believe. Phil Foden, tricolor. Future of Pavlovic. That's an exciting one. I forgot about that soccer release we have coming up also. Saka field level. Rudiger on the snapshots. Savinho and Endrick on the duel. That's pretty sweet. Random at the end between those two. Andre and Holland. Red field level, Kylian Mbappe. Tie-dye, Kai Havertz to 25. Purple, Theo Hernandez on the patch to 49. Young-Ho Hong and Michael Elise. Kai, 25 of 25, bookend. $14 of 49, Theo Hernandez. What is the date on that? Tentative date till it gets delayed, per usual. Prism K-League Soccer. Probably won't be ripping that. Finest comes out 26, so yeah, this coming week, I believe. It's gonna be Friday. Goncalves, Julian Alvarez on the field level camo. Jesse Lingard on the unstoppable. Pitch side signatures Arleon Chalmany and Christian Pulisic. $60 of $135. Chalmany ink as well. It just says right now, it says July. Prism FIFA Club World Cup Soccer July. So yeah, we don't have an exact date on that one yet. Christian Pulisic, field level silver. Trossard on the pink. Phil Foden on the back. $44.59. Noir Soccer August. That's gonna be a big release. Tarek George on the blue. Chalmany on the unstoppable. Box number 4. Nkunku, pink, Jonathan Tah. KDB on the unstoppable. Is field the highest tier in select? Yes. That's the most coveted, supposed shortest print run. 25 of 59 on the top. Concourse, terrace, and field level are 3 levels. There might be another level in retail, but I'm not sure. Odegaard silver field level. Sané on the snapshots. And that is the terrace level. Sorry, no concourse. Terrace, mezzanine, and field. Terrace level, mezzanine level, and the field level are the horizontal ones. I would imagine probably in retail they'll probably have a concourse level, if I had to guess. TAA. Ethan Nwaneri on the tricolor. Alexander Isak on the camo. Mallory Swanson on the back. 10 of 135. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. KDB, Koke, Ared Savinho. Savinho, and Soboslai. Christian Pulisic field level. Savinho red. All over the place. Rudiger on the snapshots. Arda Golesh. Sousa. Red, white, and blue field level. How about Christian Pulisic? I think we got a lot going on in this pack here. We've got gold and we got visionary. So we got a lot going on in this pack here. First up, gold. Trent. Alexander Arnold. Gold to 10. TAA, Brian. Congrats on that hit, buddy. And visionary behind it. Ooh. How about Jude Bellingham? How about Jude on the visionary? That one works too for Mark. There you go, buddy. Very nice. More gold. 4 of 10. Nice Christian Pulisic color match, red, white, and blue field level. Do a little contrast on this one. Little compare and contrast. Matt, what's up, brother? Matt P, how are you? Is that a Lewandowski? I thought you might ask that. No, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I don't see any Lewandowski. Nice Jude, visionary. Levin who? Lewandowski? Never heard of him. Yeah, buddy. You hit the field level honeycomb. K-Sid honeycomb. Beautiful hit. Not numbered, but short on the print. Yeah, green to 5. That was the same. That was all the same box, Matt. Very first box. Started off with the Holland auto. Then we hit the Holland green. Then we hit the Mbappe. Then we hit the Lewandowski. All in our very first box. Pretty wild, right? Alvarez field level. Rafael Leao. Mike Magnan on the silver. Yeah, I know. Rodri camo. Gabriel Martinelli on the brown checker. Future of Pavlovic. Carla Overbeck on the purple signatures. Nice. Our first ladies auto. Going up to Sean. Congrats, Sean. Awesome hit. Looks like you had a lot of the ladies, maybe. Yeah. There you go. Maximilian Beer. We love a good beer. Carlos got beautiful penmanship. Nice, visually appealing autograph. Martinelli to 30 of 75. A Rodri, 72 of 135. I know. For real, Matt. Jude Bellingham field level. Fossey. Coquet on the silver. Imagine you order a box online, or you go to your LCS, and you open one box and you get that box. I'm draining the bank account and buying every other box on the shelf. Only to never find another one like that one. Lautaro Martinez. Matteo Redeguy on the equalizers. Maduki and Levi Colwill, purple dual patch. $17 of 49. Alvarez on the blue. Equalizers of Pellegrini. Signatures. Lucio. That's pretty sweet. We missed him in our first case, so nice to hit him on this one. Sasha. There you go. The Wannery and the Melee. Tricolor, Lily Johannes. Shalmani on the Unstoppable. Red, white, and blue for the red, white, and blue. All right. Grab a drink of water real quick. More gold. Pitch side signature gold. Whew. Keep them coming. Archie Gray field level. Dusan Blahovic on the snapshots. Ciro Ferrara on the gold. Ciro going out to Frankie. Frankie never misses. There you go, bud. Let's go. Nice hit, Mr. G. For Ciro Ferrara. Gold, 4 of 10. Italia hitting some ink. Someone who asked for Italia earlier? Someone did. Thought it was a Sully auto at first. Declan Rice. Musa. Camo Khan was on. Zune. 9 of 135. Holland field level. Enzo on the silver. Future of Hendrick. Florian Wirtz and Barella. To be fair, Smellby, we didn't hit any Sullivan until the end of our last case, so maybe there's a theme. Lissandro Martinez, Nico Williams on the brown checker, Ayari on the equalizers. Nico Williams, 57 of 75. Little palindrome. Luis, how's it going, mate? How are you? Any other FIFA breaks soon? Possibly next Sunday. Artistic Impressions, looks like. Inacio Ardagulesh. Field level red, Orlando Colomwani. Winter camo or field level, Jude Bellingham. That's nice. Hey Jude. And Vinny Jr. are the Artistic Impressions. Nice little box there for us, eh? Vinny going out to Nick. Congrats on that one, Nick. There you go, bud. Artistic Impressions, Vinny Jr. Show us 8 of 30. Little England jersey to match. Not quite. 21 of 30 on the Jude winter camo. Yeah, Luis. Jude just scored a goal. Nice. Good timing then, eh? Yeah, I hope we're going to run it back next Sunday. Oyarzabal. Randall Colomwani on the camo. Solanke on the unstoppable. Purple auto. David Silva. Nice. And Moise Keane. David Silva, 48 of 49. Colomwani, 58 of 135. Harry Kane, Lionel Messi, Silver of Lasco Sousa, Lautaro, and Anthony Alonga. Kai Havertz, field level. Mikel Oyarzabal, unstoppable Jesse Lingard. Kediki, field level silver, Victor Gyökeres. Lily on the pink. That's pretty sweet. There you go, Edmund. Rodrigo DePaul and Allison Becker. Lily Johannes, 19 of 59. You was on a bunch of spots but had to show up to your girl's bridal shower right as the bids ended. Ah, that's tough. Hey, at least you were there though. You would have been regretting it more if you weren't there. Schleider up. Marmouche on the equalizers. Jumbo Swatch Robert Andrich. Andrich. Hendrick on the back. You would have been paying for it more if you weren't there, so good call. Smart man. Pedri, Rudiger, red, white, and blue, Alessandro Bastoni. Tarek George, Juan Sang tricolor. Future of Tommaso Rojo. Alright, let's keep rocking. Box number 6, hitting our halfway point. Field level Martin Odegaard. Fratecci. Camo, William Saliba. Gyökeres and Gerard Martin. Saliba's going to be 115 and 135. Musiala, field level. Diomandi. Blue, Alvaro Carreras. Gyökeres, field level. Sungboom Ko, unstoppable. Tone, Coop Miners on the 2-color patch. Select swatches FIFA. Kobe, field level. Phil Foden. Red, Florian Wirtz. Field level, Rodrigo. Martinelli. Snapshots, Anatoly Trubin. Rapinha. Red Sunny. Red field level Archie Gray. 2 red, same pack. That's strange. Nice Archie. Tessellation incoming. Tessellation's numbered to 15. Savinho in the future. Calafiori. Red, white, and blue field level. Nico Williams. Tessellation. Enzo Fernandez. 8 of 15. Nice Enzo hit. Little mosaic pattern tessellation on the Enzo. But it's Frankie. That's it, bud. Levy. Alvarez on the tricolor. Goncalo Ramos on the snapshots. Excuse me, Giacomo Raspadori. Vasco Sosa on the silver. Jude. Camo. Got both Jude camos now. Mbappe on the equalizers. David Mollerulf on the patch. And Andre on the back. Jude's going to be 71 of 135. Nice couple camos. Florian Wirtz, tricolor. Camo, Eduardo Camavinga. Unstoppable, Nico Schlotterbeck. Frode, hello, how are you, buddy? Yes, you could definitely say that, my friend. You could definitely say that. Those were both in the very first box of the break, too. So yeah, you were on cruise control from then on out. Sunny Silver. Tie-dye, Michael Elise. Michael Elise, 3 of 25. Dual patch, Danny Namaso, Denis School. Jung Ho Hong, and Michael Elise. Nice tie-dye to 25. I believe we hit this one twice again. I know we hit it twice in our first case, so I think we just hit it twice again, if I'm not mistaken. If we do hit it twice, each spot will get one. Bradley Barcola. Camarda on the future. Auto. Harry Kane on the ink. Nice. Harry Kane. Sasha. Congrats on that hit. We'll take it. And Mangala Christian Pulisic. All right, we're halfway down. 6 boxes down, 6 boxes to go. Intermission. Resume. Hendrick Silver. Camo Lautaro Martinez field level. Tomaso Rojo. Auto Alex Garcia. Pitch side signatures. Nice ink. Nice penmanship. And Maximilian Beer. Little Bayer 04 love. They're not represented much in this product. Lautaro, 78 of 135. Skedicki, Martinovic, Rodrigo Mora blue. That looks really clean. Nice little Porto color match. No Sullivan, no Yamal yet. We need to do something about that. We need to see some strong showing for them in the second half. Mora, red, white, and blue this time. Kai Havertz on the camo. Vlahovic on the snapshots. $119 of 135. More of Mora. Anton. Equalizers, Yassine Ayari. Well, just a little ask and you shall receive, huh? That's all it takes. Just a little ask and you shall receive. FSV. Wants a Gallagher auto. Where was it? Smell my Sully auto. Bada bing, bada boom. Juan Sang-un, Ethan Nwaneri. Nice hit, nice hit. Now we do Sophia stained glass. That would be a cool one. We've seen Visionary and Artistic Impressions. We have not seen stained glass yet. I think in our last case we only saw 2 of the 3 case hits though. I don't think we saw an Artistic Impressions in our last case if I remember correctly. We're just running out of space. We already got Holland up there. Gavi, Lorente, Bradley Barcola red. Vutz, Koksu, Future, Kavan Sullivan, Musi Yazan, Kai Havertz. Alright, we found the Sully. Now we gotta find the Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal auto next. Lucas Berryville, Johnny Cardoso on the red. Red field level, Vinny Jr. Red, white, and blue field level, Jude Bellingham. Ludvigsen on the winter camo. Maximilian Mittelstadt equalizers. $23 of 30. That's our 3rd color Jude field level. Little 3-piece of the rainbow. Barcola, Warren Zaire Emery tricolor, Vlahovic on the snapshots. Thierry Henry field level, Rodrigo, camo Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic 35 of 135. Nice theory. Colomwani. Moonki Kwang. Ooh. Lamine Yamal, Pau Kubarsi. Duel. Random at the end for that one. Unless, Mark, you grabbed Kubarsi also? By chance. Nope. Powell going out to Derek. So we will roll a dice to determine who grabs that one. Unless we hit 2 of them. And they get split up evenly. Jude on the silver. Tie-dye behind it. Christian Pulisic. Soulsly on the silver. Dembele and Moise Keane. Nine of 25. Box number 8. Good news about the Lamine duels is he has a Spain duel also, I believe with Nico Williams. And he's on the other side, so almost a little insurance if we hit that one. Let's create us some space, shall we? Oh, hold on to your horses, Holland. There we go. Schlatter up. Ferran Torres on the silver. Rodri on the camo. Finally a good Pulisic. A Rodri 108 of 135. We had a nice one earlier, didn't we? We had a silver field level. Oh yeah, we had a couple earlier. Silver field level, red, white, blue, color match field level. Finally a numbered Pulisic, maybe. Jude. Erling Haaland. Future of Endrick. Conor Gallagher on the red. Hakan Kahanaglu on the camo. Omar Marmoush on the equalizers. $26 of 135 camo. Tide is about 75. That seems about right, Jola. Probably right on. Not a bad one at all. Lautaro Martinez. James Madison. Tricolor Vinny Jr. Harder and Vinny Jr. Calafiori, please. Did we hit Calafiori earlier? Maybe that was last case. Can't remember. They all run together at some point. Julian Alvarez. Kai Havertz, field level silver. Tomas Rojo on the future. Mikey Moore. KDB, Kylian Mbappe, Silver Pedri, Yazan, Kai Havertz, Lionel Messi on the blue, equalizers Yassine Ayari, Kylian Mbappe selects swatches FIFA, Arda, and Savinho. You think if it was U.S. men's team tie-dye, it'd have a little more value? I feel like the U.S., for him, usually it's the club team that sells higher. But for him, I think he sells higher in a men's kit, or U.S. kit, rather than Milan. Christian Pulisic, field level. Victor Gyökeres. Checkerboard, Michael Olise. Olise, 40 of 75. Moise Kean, Goncalo Inacio. $40 of 75. What are you talking about? Smell? What are you talking about? No Sully? Oh, you must have left. You left, didn't you? If you're not here to see it when it comes out, you don't get it. I guess that's the rules. Sorry. Just the way it goes. Heinrichs on the red. Dominic Solanke on the unstoppable. Heinrichs. Granit Xhaka on the silver. Winter Camo to Johnny Reijenders. Michael Olise on the silver. And Wan Sang-un. There he is. To Johnny, 13 of 30. One-off jersey number. Blue Vlahovic. Arda Gulish on the future. Freddie Ljungberg. FIFA signatures. Oh, we saw him last week as well. Alvarez, Florian Wirtz, field level, pink. Vlahovic on the snapshots. Florian Wirtz, 17 of 59. Box number 9. Miles Lewis Skelly on the camo. Nice Skelly hit. Michael K. Brown checkerboard, Jean Mateo Bahoya. Future Ethan Nwaneri. Jumbo swatch, Ousmane Dembele. And Rodri. 51 of 75, brown checker, Bahoya. Skelly, 51 of 135. WZE, Doku on the tricolor. Kavan Sullivan Camo. Sully, 110 of 135. Odegaard, Sullivan on the back. Good rookie couple packs there. Smell. Do you have no audio on? Nico Williams. Bukayo Saka. Kyle Honiglu on the red. Lamine Yamal. And Bukayo Saka. What is up with Holland? Holland fallen. You fell asleep. Red guy. Kylian Mbappe on the red. Snapshots. Nicola Barella. You dozed off, huh? You went sleepy. Ludvigsen. Red, white, and blue. Alexander Isaac. Winter camo. Lamine Yamal to 30. There he is. There he is. Fofana. And Jonathan Tah. I can't remember which color works good for the winter camo. I think black on that one, actually. I feel like black could work. White could work. One of the blue colors could work. Spain, Lamine. Oh, here we go. This guy again. I'm sorry, y'all. We've been getting spam a little bit lately. I tried to mute him as quick as possible. But he doesn't use like real words. He uses like whatever chat he has. So it won't. There's like auto words that ban people or block it. Always a special one in the group, I know, right? Yamal's gonna be 3 of 30. That'll work. There you go, Mark. We're running out of space, officially. Only 8 one-touches so far. Rudiger on the blue. Unstoppable KDB. Purple, patch auto, Samu Agihowa. Nice Samu. 23 of 49. Declan Rice and Colomwani. May someone tell me what's wrong with this guy? That's a good question. We don't know where to start. We don't know where to start. Kai Havertz, Fulkrug on the pink, Rodrigo de Paul on the unstoppable. $17/59. KDB, silver, field level. Kulusevski on the snapshots. Yeah. It was a cool tank, though. Phil Foden, Hendrick, Kobe, silver, Lewandowski, and Jude. Kavan Sullivan, field level. Courtois, Victor Gyökeres. Yuri and Timber, please. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cole Palmer, field level. Katomo, Harry Kane, silver. Tricolor, Jonathan Tah. Ryan Gravenberch on the snapshots. Sully is a rookie. Matanovic, Soboslai on the red. Thierry Henry, field level red. Nice. Red, white, and blue, KDB. Tie-dye, Alexander Isak. Angel Di Maria on the unstoppable. Isak was our guy last week too. 6/25. TAA. Camo. Field level. Lamine Yamal. Let's go. Rodrigo de Paul on the unstoppable. Rodrigo Riquelme on the auto. And Blahovic on the back. The red should be numbered, not the pink, Jola. I agree as far as it looks better. But that's the way it's always been in Select. Or at least in recent memory. $74/135, Lamine Yamal. Spain camo. Nice. Trossard, Koksu, Pulisic on the red. Omar Marmouche, Lucas Berryville, Equalizer, Jorgen Strand Larson. Field level, Saka, Furrick, Cole Palmer, blue, Smolland, and Donnarumma. Nice little Chelsea color match on the Cole Palmer. Red guy, Ludvigsen on the red, white, and blue. Future Maximilian Beer, Manuel Locatelli, and Franco Kovacevic. David Beckham, field level. Camo, Alvaro Carreras. Carreras, 11 of 135. I like what I saw there. I saw the black and white. Could only be one thing. Pele. Snapshots, Samuelino. Green. We got more green. Gerard Martin, Phil Foden. Lino on the snapshots. It's going to be a patch. Noni Madueke. Little Chelsea patch. Nice. Color patch on there. 1 of 5. Noni Madueke. Our second green of the case. Now we just need some 1 of 1s. We've seen 3 golds, 2 greens, and we're about to find 1 black 1 of 1. Why not? Omar Marmoush silver, winter camo Joshua Kimmich, club badge Germany. Who had the club logos? William, there you go, buddy. Very nice. Francisco Chencao. K-Sig club logo, Germany. Not a bad one. Kimmich, 25 of 30. Let's see, Grizzy. Little Grizzy Bear, Brentwood. Let's do it. Field level, Samu Agihoa. Pitch side signature incoming. Nicola Borella on the snapshots. Andres Moeller. Pitch side signatures. Olise and Bonifaci. Red, white, blue Dembele. Camo Maximiliano Araujo. Future of Ethan Nwatari. Araujo, 73 of 135. Okay. 10 boxes down, 2 boxes to go. I feel like we've seen a lot. We haven't seen a stained glass, which I don't know if we're going to see all 3 case hits. We've seen artistic impressions. We've seen visionaries. We saw 2 honeycombs. 1 club badge. We've had quite a few what could be considered case hit autos, quote unquote. 2 Hollands, Kevon Sullivan, Jude Bellingham. I think our last case, our best auto was Harry Kane. And we've seen one of those today too, so. Our autos in our last case were lacking, but this case is more than made up for it, I would say. What's up with the color over on YouTube? Looks a little off. There we go. Agihoa. Kevon Sullivan silver. Camo Savinho. Grizzy on the back. There's a little Grizzy sighting. Now we know what he looks like at least. 36 of 135. On the Savinho. Sully silver. NA wants Decky. Little Declan Rice for you. Let's make it happen. See what we can do. Gil Karras on the blue. Mikey Moore on the future. Otto. Pablo Torre. FIFA signatures. Little secondary Sweden color match. Saliba field level. Lamine Yamal. Omar Marmoush on the brown checker. Marmoush, 56 of 75. Camavinga. Oh, there we go. Antonio Rudiger. How about a stained glass and a tie-dye all in one? First up, tie-dye for Brazil. Field level. Ooh. Show us that black and white one time. Savinho. Nice. There you go, Mark. That'll go along nicely with the gold we hit earlier. And stained glass right behind it. Stained glass this year is so pretty. How about Kylian Mbappe? Mbappe on the stained glass. Beautiful hit. That'll play. That will play nicely. Savinho was 1 of 25. First one off the print. Ooh, that's pretty. We got all three. Nico Gonzalez, blue. Fratecci on the unstoppable. Fermin Lopez on the auto. A little bit of a glare on there. Let's do that. Oh, no. There we go. I would say this is a pretty good case. Pretty good case. Ikeriki. Is it better than our case last week? It might be. Definitely better autos in this case. We did have 2 Lamine tie-dyes last week, though. Zinedine Zidane. Pulisic. Future of Arda Güler. This case might be better than last week's. I don't know. Anybody that was in last week's and this week's, which one do you think's better? Back again. This week's better, Jola? Yeah. I'm leaning towards this week's. Last week was real good, though. Arda on the red. Grimaldo on the camo. Snapshots of Mike Magnan. Both definitely above average cases. And we haven't seen a black 1 of 1 in either of them, so 71 of 135. Wise guy just breaks. Yeah, sorry about that. Maybe singles in the future, but currently just breaks. Mateo Bahoya, a red Declan Royce. Oh, skipped one there. Saka on the snapshots. A little bit of residue there. Glue residue. Field level Endrick. Savinho. Red, white, and blue of Kimmich. I have a ton of soccer singles, low end, kind of $1 to $5 soccer singles. So maybe one day after a case break like this, we'll do a little singles dollar auctions or something. That'd be fun. Kobe. Equalizers Nico Williams. Purple patch Robert Andrick. Andrick, 13 of 49. Mark Bernal. Julian Alvarez on the pink. Field level. Lewandowski on the unstoppable. $13 of 59 on the pink. And box number 12. Last box of the break. Come on. If we haven't hit them yet, call them out in the chat. Let me know who we're looking for. Let me know who we're looking for. Yildiz. We haven't seen much get on, have we? Little seatbelt on that one. Bonoli. Future of Endrick. Purple signatures. Marco Materazzi. Italia all over. Look at the smiley face on there. Very cool. Love it. Materazzi on the ink. Materazzi. Tobias. There you go. Nice one for you. $18 of 49. Beer Pavlovich numbered Juljan. Let's do it. Let's make it happen real quick for you. Havertz, TAA, a red Martin Odegaard, little color match. Trent Alexander-Arnold, camo. Snapshots of Mike Magnan. Vinny Jr. on the swatch. Sonny and Alex Jimenez. $117 and $135. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Tricolor Lautaro Martinez. Can Uzun on the winter camo. Brennan Johnson on the select swatches FIFA. Fulkrug and Can Uzun on the back. Ozune, 4 of 30. Vinny Jr. pink. Dominic Solanke on the Unstoppable. Rose Lavelle. Vinny, 28/59. Oscar Bob. Red, white, and blue, Ferran Torres. Camo, Gianluigi Donnarumma. $34/135. Robert Lewandowski, field level silver. Arda on the future. Lewandowski, field level. Enzo. Silver, Thibaut Courtois. Hendrick and Rodrigo de Paul. Gavi. Marlon Fossey. Lewandowski, silver. Grizzy Shalmani. Getting down to the nitty gritty. Getting down to it. Rafael Leao. Red, white, and blue, Bukayo Saka. Nico Williams on the equalizers. Elanga and Pavlidis. Lamine Yamal, field level. Vlahovic on the red. Future, Tomas Araujo. And our last pack of the break. We got something here. Signature? We do have an auto to finish off with. Alvarez, Madugi, Koke on the blue. Unstoppable Mark Cucurella. And our ink. Nico Williams on the silver auto. To finish off. First of all, just want to say thank you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the break. I hope I was able to hit for you. If I didn't hit for you, I definitely hope I hit for you next time. We are going to try to run this back next week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We will try to be running this one back. We'll do a little bit of a recap here in a second. If y'all could all do me a big favor on your way out, if you could hit that little like button for me, I would greatly appreciate it. It does help out, goes a long way. Give me about 3 minutes to get these in order for our recap. Those ones. We didn't see much insert color this case, did we? Just realized that. We only saw one gold one, I believe. We had a lot more insert color in our last case. Okie dokie. Here's a recap for everybody. Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy? Randomization of Yamal and Savinho, good call. We do have to do the randoms on the mem cards. You're welcome, bud. Good to see you, Mark. Glad I could hit you a couple ones in there. Alrighty. So our duels, the random will be over on our YouTube channel for anybody that wants to hop over to the YouTube channel to watch the random. I will call it out in the chat, or you feel free to go back and watch it anytime. The replays of these breaks will be both live on YouTube and on eBay. If you ever want to go back and watch them or take a look at the hits, please feel free to do so. Simple, quick, easy, random for these ones. We're just going to roll one dice 3 times. If it lands on 1, 2, or 3, it will go to the left side of the card. If it lands on 4, 5, or 6, it'll go to the right side of the card. We're just going to roll one dice 3 times to determine all of them. So this dice roll will count for all of them. First up, we had the Maduki and the Colwell, purple to 49. We had the Lamine Yamal and Pau Kubarsi. We had 2 of the Danny, Namoso and Denise Gould. So those will get split up evenly. First one we hit was the double blue, so that'll go out to Danny. Second one we hit was the blue and white, that'll go out to Denise. And we had the Savinho and Endrick duel as well. So one dice 3 times for these. 1, 2, 3 goes to the left, 4, 5, 6 goes to the right. Once. Twice. And 3 times a 1. So they're all going to go left side. It will go out to Savinho, Lamine Yamal, and Noni Maduki on the 3. Those were those ones. Our other patches: select swatches, Tyne Miners, Kylian Mbappe, Brennan Johnson. Jumbo swatches: Victor Gyökeres, Robert Andrich, Ousmane Dembele. Purple: Robert Andrich to 49. Patches: David Muller-Wolf, Dominic Soboslai, Michael Olise, Yusuf Fofana, Vinny Jr. Purple: Theo Hernandez to 49. Camo or tie-dye to 25, Matteo Redegai, 2-color patch. And green to 5, Noni Maduki. I will just flip through these notables, no specific order. Actually, let's see if we can at least put our field levels together. Majority of these probably are field levels. Should have all of our field level color here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, field level: Lamine Yamal, Endrick, David Beckham, Kevon Sullivan, Christian Pulisic, Thierry Henry, Lionel Messi, David Beckham, Erling Haaland, red, white, and blue Musiala, silver Odegaard, red, white, and blue Nico Williams, silver Gyökeres, red Colomwani, Vinny Jr., silver Kai Havertz, red, white, and blue KDB, silver KDB, red, white, and blue Alexander Isak, Kobe on the silver, Lewandowski, and Lautaro Martinez, red, white, and blue. Didn't pick right this week, Alex. I'm sorry, brother. That's back-to-back weeks. We struggled a little bit. We'll get them next time. Absolutely, buddy. You're welcome, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Mezzanine level silver, Endrick. Red, white, and blue, Vinny Jr. Blue, Gyökeres. Red, white, and blue, Saka. Red, Odegaard. Terrace level, red, Savinho. Ethan Nwaneri. Phil Foden. Blue, Cole Palmer. Kevon Sullivan. Future of Endrick times 2, times 3, and Kevon Sullivan in there. More notables: silvers, Bellingham, Rodrigo Mora, Kevon Sullivan. Reds, Kylian Mbappe, Sonny. Blue, Rodrigo Mora. Red, white, and blue, Rodrigo Mora. Terrace level, or excuse me, mezzanine level blue, Lionel Messi. Red, white, and blue, Johannes. Red, Pulisic. Field level, Pele times 2. Zinedine Zidane. Red of Kylian Mbappe, Archie Gray, Thierry Henry. Red, white, and blue of Jude Bellingham. Silver of Christian Pulisic, and the red, white, and blue, Lionel Messi. Numbered hits, camo to 140. Terrace level, Donnarumma, Savinho, Carreras, Kevon Sullivan, Rodri, Vlahovic, William Saliba, Kana Zun, Alexander Isak, Odegaard, Gerard Martin, Mbangula, Saliba. Mezzanine level, Einrix, Rodri, Camavinga, Kai Havertz, Miles Lewis Skelly, Kahanaglu, Araujo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Alejandro Grimaldo. Field level, Julian Alvarez, Randall Colomwani, Jude Bellingham, Lautaro Martinez, and Lamine Yamal. Brown checkerboard number to 75. Terrace level, Omar Marmoush, Michael Elise, Nico Williams, Musa Yazan, Young Ho Hong, Jean Mateo Bahoya, Gabriel Martinelli. Pink, terrace level to 59. William Saliba, Jonathan Tah, Vinny Jr., Nicholas Fulkrug. Mezzanine level, Lily Johannes, Leandro Trossard, Sang Hyun Lee, Sandro Tonali. Field level, Florian Wirtz, Julian Alvarez. Winter camos number 230. Terrace level, Kano Zun, Tijani Reijenders. Mezzanine level, Ludvigsen, Joshua Kimmich. Field level, Jude Bellingham, and Sonny. Tie-dyes number to 25, Alexander Isak, Michael Elise. Mezzanine level, Christian Pulisic, Kai Havertz. Field level, Savinho. Tessellation to 15, Enzo Fernandez. Gold to 10, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Snapshots, Anatoly Trubin. Case hit Artistic Impressions, Vinny Jr. Case hit Honeycomb, we did have 2 of them, Pedro Goncalves. And case hit Club Logo, Germany. On to our autographs. Signatures. Select signatures, Rodrigo Riquelme, Nico Williams, Fermin Lopez. Purple to 49, David Silva. FIFA signatures, silver, Pablo Torre, Lucio, Harry Kane, Freddie Ljungberg. Purple to 49, Marco Materazzi, Carla Overbeck. Pitch side signatures, silver, Arleon Tchouameni, Alex Garcia, Paolo Maldini, nice Maldini ink, Andres Moller. Gold to 10, Ciro Ferrara. And purple patch auto to 49, Samu Agihola. Nice Samu. And our one touches for the break. Starting us off, third pack of the box, or the case, Erling Haaland. Pitch side signatures. Very nice. Right behind that, how about a green Erling Haaland pitch side signatures to 5? Bada bing, bada boom. Jude Bellingham on the Visionary, white. Or white one touch, but the Visionary. Beautiful hit. Lamine Yamal. Winter camo to 30. 3 of 30. 0330. 30 divided by 3 is 10. That's like a jersey number. Kinda, sorta. Pitch side signatures, Kevon Sullivan. Sully in the building. On the auto. Couple of Mbappes. How about first up, stained glass? Beautiful hit. And next up, patch auto, Kylian Mbappe. Honeycomb back again. Robert Lewandowski. Field level. And gold to 10. Savinho. 4 of 10. The Brazil color match gold. It's a nice one. Appreciate it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope I hit for you. Thanks from Germany. Nice Uzan rookie hits for me. Nice. I'm happy to hit for you, Prio Cards. Thank you for hopping in and breaking with me. I always enjoy breaking for my friends overseas, so it's always special to me. Appreciate you guys. We'll probably run this back one more time next week. One more time next week. One more for the road. We've had 2 really, really good cases, so we can't stop now, right? Hopefully see you guys next Sunday. If not, definitely down the road. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. As always, guys, much love and peace. All the hits. Not too shabby from one case. Run it back, Luis. Let's do it, buddy. I'm in.